So many women seem to keep their beauty secrets a secret and they don't share them with their girlfriends, but not today. Today I wanted to share with you 7 beauty secrets, tips, hacks, whatever you want to call them, things that I've learned from girlfriends over the years that I really wish I knew sooner. And I'll bet many of you have some really good beauty secrets that you're still keeping a secret. So before we start this video, look down below in the comment section, leave me a comment and let me know what your beauty secret is. I really appreciate when you all leave comments and share with me your tips and tricks. But if you have that little hidden beauty secret that maybe you haven't told anyone, that you think women really ought to know, I would really appreciate it if you would leave that comment down below. And I have a few surprises in this video that I think you're really gonna like, so make sure you stay to the very end because I think you're really gonna like the final surprise. But the very first thing, tomorrow is National Girlfriend's Day, so my girlfriend, Leah from SkinBeautifulRX, I'm sure many of you have heard me talk about her before, she and I decided to do this video together since it's National Girlfriend's Day tomorrow. Leah and I have been friends now for, I would say, 2 years. She is a licensed esthetician, like an amazing esthetician. She owns the absolute best online skincare store that I have ever shopped at. Super fast shipping. She has the latest and greatest products. They always have really great discounts. And she even does one-on-one skincare consultations. I'm gonna leave all of her information down below if that's something that you're interested in and you need help with your skin. So she's not just in the business of selling skincare like many of these other online companies that you might come across. She actually does this for a living. She works on skin every single day for a living and she really knows her stuff. Now, 2 of the beauty tips that I learned came from Leah. So I'm gonna share that a little bit further on in this video. And she and I have never actually met in person, but we talk all the time, we text each other, and then we also do like video chatting all the time on the phone. So she and I have become really, really good friends. Someday when she and I actually meet in person, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you don't know Leah yet and you haven't followed her channel, I'm going to leave her channel down below. You are completely missing out. If you want to learn from the queen of skincare, you definitely need to be following Leah's channel. So that's the first surprise that Leah and I are doing this collab video together. The second surprise is City Lips is having a buy one get one free sale right now. This sale ends soon and I think a lot of shades will end up selling out. The sale started a couple nights ago and they were having some kind of a computer glitch. I couldn't even place an order, but by that next morning they had it corrected and so I was able to buy some more of these. And I haven't confirm this, but I think they're raising their prices. You know, these are already a little on the pricey side for just a lip gloss, but of course it's not just a lip gloss. It's skincare, lip gloss, a plumper, all in one. But if you want to take advantage and stock up, they are buy one, get one free right now. I will leave my discount code down below and I will leave the link if you wanted to take advantage of these since this sale is about to end soon. And the third surprise, I'm going to wait and share that somewhere in the mix of this video, maybe in the middle or closer to the end of this video. So the very first beauty secret I want to share with you is something that I wish I had known sooner. So that's why I want to share it with you guys, because perhaps it's something that you will be benefited by knowing, or maybe you can let one of your girlfriends know if this is a beauty secret that they just don't know yet. And I actually learned this beauty secret from my mom, not necessarily a girlfriend, but I would say it was about 10 years ago, and my husband and my dad and my mom and I, we were out fishing somewhere in the Florida Keys. And I kept staring at my mom's skin and I was like, man, her skin just looks so smooth, no texture. It just looks super flawless. And then I happened to pull out my little mirror and I literally looked like a chia pet. Like the sun was glistening, glaring down on my face, and I just had all this white furry hair covered all over my face. And I thought, well, why do I look like a wild animal with all this hair covered all over me? So I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, why is your face so perfect? And I have all this white furry stuff when I look at myself in the mirror, you know, when it's sunny. And she was like, oh, well, that's because I've been shaving my face for years. Now, of course, I thought, what? You shave your face? I thought that's what men do, not women. And I never knew this beauty secret. Now, I have to say shame on my mother for not telling me about this beauty secret sooner, because clearly she saw me walking around looking like a furry mess, but she never said anything. I mean, I literally had to stare at her and analyze her skin and realize there was a total difference between her smooth skin and my furry face. So fast forward, she ended up explaining to me how to shave your face the right way. The hair does not grow back like I used to think it would grow back, like, you know, when my husband shaves, he ends up getting, you know, a lot of thick hair. And that doesn't happen for the majority of women because the hair on our face is vellus hair. it just grows right back as furry, you know, peach fuzz hair. So shave your face, ladies. I have a whole other detailed video in detail how I shave my face. I just use a men's razor. This is one of my favorites. But if you are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to use a razor, you know, I'm scared to do that on my face the first time, then just get something like this. This is inexpensive. I think this is like Panasonic. You can get it on Amazon, but it will help shave your face. They also have those flawless touch or finishing touch. Tons of different things out there, but you guys, I'm telling you, shaving your face will change your life. And I don't know why a lot of women keep that hush hush and a secret. Here on this channel, I do not keep my beauty secrets a secret. I like to share everything with you all. Also, plucking out those hairs as we get older. If you grow those little chinny chin hairs that I get, pluck those out. If you have a friend and you're at lunch and you see her having 2 or 3 hairs growing out of a mole, don't keep your mouth shut. Tell her, buy her some tweezers, let her know to pluck those hairs out of her mole. Now, I know there are some people out there that cannot shave. There's a condition that some people have called PCOS, and for them, a lot of times shaving isn't really beneficial, but for the most part, most women can shave their face. So if you want your skin to look smooth, flawless, texture-free, it actually helps exfoliate. Start shaving your face, pluck those crazy hairs that are growing out of your chin or wherever they might be growing from. Help your girlfriends out. Don't be like my mom who kept this life-changing beauty secret a secret for almost all of my life. So shave your face. But if you want more details of exactly how I shave my face, I will leave that video down below. My next beauty secret is how I dealt with adult acne. I wish someone would have helped me out sooner versus just saying, oh, put this cream or serum on your face. Usually when you have adult acne, if it's around your chin, your jaw, anywhere around here or going down your neck, usually that is a hormonal issue. But I would say about 4 or 5 years ago, I started getting the worst severe case of hormonal acne that was cystic. I had to go to a dermatologist. They wanted to prescribe, what's that really crazy, what's that crazy medication they'll give to kids? I can't think of the name of it, but I'll pop it up on the screen. And that was the first thing the doctor immediately said I needed to take when I went in his office. But there are so many health issues that can happen with that medication. So after tons of research and trying everything on the market, I came upon a website and I discovered this supplement. This is by the brand Delgado Protocol. The owner of this is like a hormonal doctor, specializes in hormones. And this is called Estro Block Pro, and this is called Liver Detox. I have a whole nother detailed video explaining what this does. I don't want to make this video crazy long and go in detail, but basically what this is a supplement that will help block those fake estrogens in our body that mimic our natural estrogen. This doesn't alter our natural hormones, but what it does is it gets rid of those toxins that are triggering all of that inflammation and that cystic acne. I mean, there's a lot more details of what this actually does. This is basically just the compound that's in cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, but it's like 5 pounds of it in one pill. I don't know about you, but I do not want to eat 5 pounds of broccoli every single day. And I'm telling you, at one point, I had about 32 big cystic red painful bumps all down my neck and jaw. But you guys, I say within 5 days, the cyst, they completely flattened, and then I didn't get any more. And then after maybe a couple weeks of taking this, my skin completely cleared up. Now, of course, I had to deal with the scarring for quite a long time, and that took a very long time, you know, months and months for me to treat the scarring, but I was able, you know, to do that with a lot of the skincare I use. You know, a lot of people just assume that it's teenagers that get acne, but there are a lot of us women who have, you know, hormonal issues, and we don't realize that that is what is causing that severe acne. If you know someone that has hormonal acne, this is something you might want to share with them. Make sure, you know, you always talk to your doctor first. But this is a life-changing product. If you want to know all of the details about what's happening in our body with our hormones and how this actually works as a supplement, I will link that other video I shared down below. The very next beauty secret I have is if you deal with cellulite. I deal with cellulite. I am not in the best of shape right now. You know, I'm 50 years old, and even when I was probably 18 years old, I was very, very skinny back then. I am not skinny anymore, but I was I don't know, 90 pounds, something like that. Tall and skinny. I'm about 5'7". Back then I was 5'8", but now I guess my neck surgery just made me shrink. I had cellulite even then. I was on the drill team. I was extremely active, but it was, you know, hereditary. My mom has a lot of cellulite, and so I always have. So I've never been able to wear, you know, tighter dresses or, you know, like linen pants or things that would show all of the dimples, you know, in your hiney, because I always have had cellulite on my thighs and on my rear. And of course, now that I've gained some weight with quarantine and then with all of our traveling and, you know, just I guess getting older and hormones, or it might have something to do with me not being able to stop eating croissants. I don't know. But, you know, now things, they're not as firm. You know, my stomach is not flat anymore. You know, I've got that pooch and things just aren't where I need them to be. But I don't want to not wear, you know, cute clothes. I mean, for the most part, I just wear, you know, leggings and a t-shirt, or jeans, flip-flops, and a t-shirt. But there are those times where I want to look a little more put together. Wear some Spanx. If you don't know what Spanx are, I'm going to pop up a picture because I'm definitely not going to model me in a pair of Spanx, but they come in shorts, they come in panties, they come in like a dress, they come in like capri length pants. They will just pretty much suck everything in and make it look super duper smooth. I'm not ashamed of my cellulite, you know, whatever, this is me, take it or leave it. But if I want to wear, you know, a nice pair of pants or a cute little dress that perhaps might show my shape a little bit, I don't think it really looks that great to show all the lumps and bumps. You know, I think if we're able to wear undergarments that can help smooth things out and make it look better, you know, then why not? So I know a lot of people don't know about those. I never used to know about Spanx back in the day. And you don't even have to buy the Spanx brand because I think those are pretty pricey. I just get some on Amazon or in TJ Maxx, whatever. Now, one trick I have is I size up. So normally I wear like a medium, but I size up to a large because I'm sorry, I'm not trying to work out and work up a sweat trying to pull those things on. So for me, I still get enough smoothing when I go up in a size. This is just my little beauty secret of what I like to do when I wear certain types of materials that might show a little bit of my lumps and bumps a little too much. The next beauty secret to me is probably the most important beauty secret out of everything, and not just for women, but for men as well, for anyone in general, but it's being positive. If there's one thing I cannot stand is being around somebody who all they do is complain, 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 complain. I'm all for venting. You know, that's what girlfriends, that's what we do. We call each other up, we're like, oh my gosh, can you believe this happened, blah, blah, blah. And then we move on and we talk about, you know, whatever great fun things happen during the day or whatever we can do to motivate one another, cheer each other up. You know, have you ever been around people that you can be so happy, but they just steal your joy away? You know, the glass is half full versus the glass is half empty type person. You know, if you say, wow, it's such a beautiful day, but then they find something, yeah, but it's about to rain, or the wind is getting a little too harsh and blowing my hair, I don't know. Now I will say it takes some training in your own self to do that. You know, the Bible says death and life are in the power of the tongue. And you don't have to be a Christian or a believer in the Holy Bible to even put that scripture into practice. Basically what it's saying is what comes out of our mouth is pretty much what we bring into existence. So if I'm constantly spewing negativity out of my mouth all day long, well, the whole atmosphere and probably everybody around me is going to feel pretty blah and negative. But if I'm constantly speaking life, if I'm constantly speaking positivity and bringing that into existence, speaking that into the environment, not only is that going to change my mindset and change what I am feeling overall, but it's also going to change everyone else's mindset around me as well. You might really have some serious traumatic, you know, rough things going on in your life. So I'm not saying, you know, life has to be perfect for you to be a positive person. You know, my life hasn't always been great. I have been through some crazy things. If I really told you guys where I came from, what I've been through, you would probably be shocked. And I don't know, perhaps maybe someday I will share all of, you know, the stuff I've gone through in a video. One thing I haven't gone in detail about yet is what happened when I had my neck injury. I was darn near bedridden for probably a year after the surgery. My body just did not take to the surgery. The anesthesia messed me up for the longest. I started having incontinence. I mean, everything, and you know, this was in my neck and my spine, but it completely made the rest of my body functions get completely out of whack. Not only that, I was in so much pain because they have put my neck back together. When you look at me on an x-ray, my spine is not, you know, like this, and my neck, it's like pushed forward. So I always have tons of pain in my neck. I still have to get injections. I get Botox injections. So that's why a lot of people are like, you know, why do your eyebrows lift up so high? It's not because I go to the med spa. I don't go to a med spa to get facials. I don't get anything done. Fillers, none of that. But I get Botox. It actually fixes migraines or helps with migraines. And I never had migraines till after my surgery, but having such a traumatic neck surgery, you can see the scar right here. It goes from here to here. Having such a traumatic neck surgery and what it did to my body, it has now triggered migraines, especially because of the position my neck is put together in. And they can't redo this surgery because they'd have to go in through the back now, but because there's so much scar tissue and arthritis and stuff in there. But anyway, so the tip I learned from not necessarily a girlfriend, but I was so depressed. I was so miserable. I could barely even get out of the bed. My ex-husband at the time, he would have to help me to even walk a few steps to the bathroom. That's how messed up this surgery made my body. And I remember just feeling so hopeless and miserable. And I would just sit in bed and just like eat cookies and candy and, you know, stuff that made me happy, which of course, all that inflammation made everything worse. But I was watching TBN at the time, and it was Pastor Juanita Bynum and Pastor Paula White at the time. I mean, this was 20 years ago. And I remember I was laying there miserable, and they said, "Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?" And of course I was like, yes, I am. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I remember Pastor Paula said, if you don't have anything positive to say, then just don't say it. And I thought, well, that's easier said than done, because at the time I felt like there was nothing positive going on in my life. My marriage at the time, this is with somebody completely different. My marriage at the time was a hot mess. I was in my 20s, my late 20s, and I couldn't hardly even walk. I was, I felt worthless. It was awful. But I will never forget what she said, and this is what changed my whole mindset. She said, even if you can't think of anything positive to say, you get up and you look in the mirror. Don't just stay where you are. Go physically look inside a mirror, and you start speaking those positive things into existence. And of course I was thinking, this is so dumb. But you know what? At the time I was so desperate, I was willing to try anything. And I was a Christian and saved and all that then. But even Christians, we go through that warfare from time to time where we just can't get out of that funk, especially, when what we see in the natural is just a mess. And in the natural, my health was a total mess and just so much pain. But she said, go get in the mirror and you start speaking positive things into existence and start, of course, for me, I was thanking the Lord for those things, but I'm not saying you have to follow what I believe, but still speak positive things into existence, even if you're not a believer. And so she would say, even if you can't think of anything, how about just say, thank you, Lord, for these hands that can grab, that can grab my cookies and candy to shove them in my mouth. Or thank you for the eyes that I can watch this television. I mean, they were the dumbest things, but that's all I could come up with at the time. And what happens is you start to get yourself in this habit of speaking that positivity into existence, into the environment around you. And the more you hear it and you're looking at yourself and saying it out loud, not just thinking it in your head, you'll be amazed at how it changes who you are. It changes what you believe about yourself. And so the more I kept speaking, all these silly things into existence, then I started, thanking the Lord, thank you that I can take these 3 steps to get to the bathroom. Even though in my head, I was thinking, yeah, but it would be nice if I could get up and easily hop in the shower, or if I could walk in the kitchen. All those negative things were trying to combat the positivity that I said, but I didn't speak that negativity to override that positive. You might be thinking this is crazy, but I'm telling you, try it. At the time I had nothing to lose. I'm not saying, don't ever vent or don't tell someone your problems. But if you are one of those people that you feel like, for example, if you're somebody watching and I do a video and the only comment you leave is, why does your hair look like that? It'd be nice if you would wear your hair down or brush your hair, or boy, you sure have some messed up eyebrows. And you can't think of anything else positive to say, I actually don't get mad when people leave those comments, because I'm like, she's in that situation that I was in 10, 20 years ago, where the only thing out of an entire positive video or something fun and lighthearted like putting on makeup, the only thing people like that can think of is something negative to say. So If you are one of those people, or perhaps you have a girlfriend who's like that, just start practicing it. As dumb as it sounds, even if you're going through crazy stuff, maybe your car's a hoopty, you can barely get to work, but you know what? Start being thankful and appreciative that your car still runs and you don't have to take the bus. Whatever you can think of to start training yourself to constantly speak positivity into existence, I'm telling you, it will change your life. It's not necessarily a beauty secret as far as a product or, something we can put on our face. But to me, internal beauty is so much more beautiful than external beauty. And I am telling you, it will not only change how you feel about yourself, you'll feel just so beautiful when you become, this naturally radiant, positive person. But watch and see how everyone else around you, how you'll make them feel. You will change them, and you never know whose lives you can change. So kind of, analyze yourself. Are you a glasses half full or a glasses half empty type person? Whatever you can say out loud to start training yourself to have that positive mindset, I'm telling you, it will completely change your life. All right, my next beauty tip, and then I'm gonna share with you the beauty tips that I learned from Leah, and I'm gonna share this huge surprise. The next beauty tip, look down at your feet. If you have socks on or whatever, take them off. Look at your feet. Do you look like you have crusty bear claws that you've been walking around the forest all day long? Rub them. Are they crunchy? Are they flaky? Are they scary? If you have those kind of feet, then you might want to get this little device. Let me take it out of the bag and I'm gonna show you what this is. I didn't learn this necessarily from a girlfriend, but I don't know about you, but I used to be obsessed with QVC, the like home shopping type stuff. And when I was in real estate, I was single. I was single for a good 10 years before I met my husband now. And I remember when I was in real estate, I would work 16, 18 hours a day. I was a hustler, like work. I was, had 3 cell phones. I was just out there, making that money, doing what I had to do. But on Fridays, it was Friday night beauty. And I didn't go out ever. Like I pretty much never went out. But Fridays, I would order a pizza and I would turn on Friday night beauty and take my shower, put on my jammies, and my goodness, those were the funnest, the best nights that I would have. Except I would shop and buy like everything on Friday Night Beauty. I learned it technically from watching QVC, but at the time, they were my girlfriends on Friday nights. Now, I didn't get this on QVC. I got this on Amazon because the one I bought 10, 15 years ago from QVC, it broke. But ladies, this beauty secret might just change your husband's life if you're married and you're rubbing your feet on him at night. This is like a foot file, but it's an electric one. I'm gonna turn it on so you can see. See, I don't know if you can, this light's not too bright, but you can hear it. Instead of you sitting there with a foot file going forever, this automatically spins really fast for you, so you just gently put it on your feet. I'm telling you, this is the best beauty secret. You don't have to go spend money on pedicures unless that's something you like to do. I personally don't enjoy pedicures, manicures. I don't like getting any of that stuff done. But I like to just do everything, myself at home. But this right here, if you want to have the smoothest, perfect feet for summer, or I even use this in the winter because I like to have really soft feet. This is one of the best beauty secrets I ever learned. I'm gonna link this down below. Again, I got it on Amazon, but at the time, the girls on QVC, those were my girlfriends at the time, and I got a lot of beauty tips from them. And now I wanna share with you the 2 beauty tips I learned from my friend Leah at SkinBeautifulRX. The very first beauty tip I learned, if you guys remember, I have been obsessed with the original SkinMedica TNS Growth Factor Serum now for probably 3 years. This has been a holy grail, ride or die, completely transformed my skin. If you deal with texture, any sagging, your skin just is starting to look like it's aging faster than you want it to. This, I saw results in probably 2 weeks after using this. And my skin was so smooth and texture free, but it just looked super firm and lifted and glowy. And it felt really firm. It felt amazing. But this was actually discontinued this past December, and I was so upset. Now, Leah warned me about it before it was discontinued, so I did stock up and I bought a couple. But she kept telling me, you're gonna like this one better. This is their newest advanced one. They're both a growth factor serum. They both pretty much do the same thing, but I loved this one because it had added vitamin C. It had a bunch of extra things in it, and some days I would just put this on in my sunscreen and call it a day. But it does have like this kind of weird yeasty smell, but Didn't bother me because I loved the results. I mean, I loved this product, but she kept saying, no, you're gonna like this one better. And I don't know why I didn't take her word for it. I mean, she is like a famous esthetician and owns her own spa and salon and all of that, but being stubborn as I am, I was like, nope, I won't like that one better. This is my ride or die. I'm never changing. But of course, I was forced to change. And you guys, this is amazing. This one has a ton more growth factors in it, so this will really help speed up that anti-aging. I think it was, golly, is it 6 days or 7 days that they say that people had results with this? This one also doesn't have this weird funky smell. You know, like I thought the original one made my texture look pretty much non-existent, made my face firm, lifted, just overall ages really, really well. But you guys, this one is like next level. Absolutely love it. She was right, and I had to send her a message, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. This is so much better. So I have gone through 2 of these now because I wanted to wait till I fully tested it. In my opinion, this blows every single other growth factor serum out of the water. And I'm gonna share with you one more beauty secret that I got from Leah, and then I'm gonna share with you this huge surprise that we have for everyone. This product right here, this is the newest 5% retinol serum from the brand Truth Treatment Systems. Their original 5% retinol gel, actually you guys had recommended that I try that. I had shared how much I love their vitamin C serum. A lot of you guys kept saying, no, you've got to try their retinol gel. It will change your skin. So I finally broke down and got their retinol gel, and you guys were right. I love it. So that's what I'm saying. Don't hold back on your beauty tips and tricks, you guys. You don't realize how, you know, beneficial those beauty secrets can be, not just for me, but for other people who read comments and, you know, for perhaps for your girlfriends in your circle. So Leah knew how much I loved the 5% retinol gel, and she said, you are going to love this even better than the retinol gel. And I thought, once again, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. There's just nothing that could beat the retinol gel. But I was completely wrong yet again, because this to me, and most of you who have now tried their 5% serum, you guys, most of you have agreed with me that this is phenomenal. This one, I never have any sensitivity whatsoever with it, but this to me gives me the same results as using prescription strength Retin-A, except when I used prescription strength Retin-A for nearly 20 years, I would get a lot of flaky, redness, irritation. You know, sometimes my skin would look good. Most of the time it was looking crazy, because it just, Retin-A is just really harsh and very difficult for a lot of people to get used to. And like I said, I used it for nearly 20 years. The results I get with this are so impressive compared to when I used prescription strength Retin-A. This is a far superior retinol product than any retinol product I've ever tried. Now this is pricey. I do have a discount code if you want to take advantage of this, but the one good thing about this, it's a pricey investment up front, but I did the whole calculation in another video. This, I've already had this for what, 8 months? About 8 months now. And it's, I can't see because it's this dark bottle, but it still feels like it's about up to here. But based on the calculations of how many drops are in this, you only use this 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week, and you only use 2 drops. You don't use dropper fulls or big squirts of it. You literally use 1, 2. That's it, 2 drops each time. It's also stable, so it's not going to expire the way other over-the-counter retinols would, because this has an ingredient in it called fullerenes, which it's kind of a pricey ingredient, but it allows products to last even longer. This, based on my calculations, will last about 2 years, or if you only use it 2 times a week, it can last up to 3 years. So it's pricey up front, but in the long run, you actually save a ton of money with this versus buying, you know, even some retinol product that's 30 bucks that you use up, you know, every month, every 2 months. But I have other videos explaining why this is the most amazing retinol product ever, and just the way my skin has transformed in the short amount of time that I have used this. You know, I look back at some videos that I did when I first started YouTube 4 years ago, and man, my skin, I'm thankful I started it then, because I could kind of show, like, this is how I'm able to transform my skin. You know, I'm 50 years old now, and I really think my skin has gotten better over the past 4 years, you know, and I don't feel like I'm aging as fast, you know, so I'm not anti-aging, but I feel like I'm definitely aging gracefully with the products that I use. I'm very, very thankful that she shared this product with me. And so now on to our huge surprise. Leah and I decided to do a giveaway for National Girlfriend's Day. and I think you're gonna love the giveaway. We're gonna do one person on my channel and then one person on her channel. This retinol serum is in the giveaway. Since this is my favorite product. Leah's favorite product is Osmosis Rescue. I'm pretty sure she's putting that in the giveaway, and I think something from Color Science, maybe one of the color balms. But I mean, you guys, like, I want to enter the giveaway so that I can get another one of these. I want to hoard this. This stuff is so amazing. So to enter the giveaway, we are doing this for only USA subscribers. I am sorry for those of you who are watching that are international. We'll do an international giveaway. I'll do something at another time. But the reason why is a lot of countries will not let something like this even get into the country. So I'm sorry if you're international, but for this one, we are only doing the USA subscribers. To enter this giveaway, it's very simple, but there are 3 specific requirements that you have to follow to be able to enter this giveaway. Number 1, you have to be subscribed to my channel and to Leah's channel. And if you are one of the people picked, we use that random picker where we put in, everybody's name gets put in, and then the computer randomly picks somebody. If you are the winner, I will check to see that you are subscribed to my channel and Leah's. The last giveaway we did, I think I had to go through 3 or 4 people because some people just didn't subscribe. So I wanted to make sure we did, especially when it's something this expensive and, you know, this nice of a giveaway. We want to make sure it is somebody who is subscribed, not just somebody who randomly, you know, sees that there's a giveaway that wants to, you know, jump in on it. So you have to be subscribed to my channel and to Leah's channel. The other thing is you must leave a comment. You have to say where you are located in the United States. You can say what state you live in, and you have to share a beauty secret or a beauty tip. It can be whatever you want. I mean, or maybe it's a true beauty secret that you just usually don't share, but you're like, man, every woman needs to know this. Share that down below. And since this is a giveaway, usually when I do a giveaway, we have so many hundreds, sometimes thousands of comments. As you know, usually I try to reply to each and every one of you who watch my video and you leave a comment. Usually if it's within like the first day or 2, you know, of a video going up, I'm really good about replying to almost everyone. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a ton of comments, so unfortunately I won't be able to reply to everyone, but just know I actually do read each and every one of your comments. I'll try to leave a heart. If you have a question, I will try to, you know, be aware of that and make sure I reply back to you. And if you're interested in taking advantage of the City Lips buy one, get one free lip plumpers, I will make sure I leave that information down below as well. But my discount code is just Sherry Bogo, my name, SHERIBOGO. And I do have a really good discount code for some of the products that I mentioned down below. I will leave all of the products listed and linked, any discount codes, I will leave all that information down below as well. Oh, and one thing about this giveaway, I hear there's all these crazy bots and people saying, WhatsApp me or contact me via this website or this phone number or whatever. That will never ever happen here on my channel. I'm not gonna WhatsApp anyone. I'm not gonna ask for you to give any credit card information or payment information. If you are a winner, I'm going to, in my community tab, I'm going to post on my community page who the winner is, and then I will also personally reply to you. Now don't get tricked if you see somebody who steals the picture of my face and says, hey, I'm Sherry, call me at this number, and then, you know, give me your social security and your credit card number and your date of birth. That's never gonna happen. Anyway, so just know that if you are the winner, I will post it on my community tab here on YouTube. I'll also put it on Instagram so that if you do follow me there, you'll be able to see who the winner is there. Good luck to those of you that want to join in this giveaway. Golly, I wish everyone could win because everyone should know how amazing this retinol serum is. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around this long, I know this was a little bit longer video than what I normally do. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.